Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Well, good Tuesday afternoon. We are in for a comfy day and then a stormy evening.
Plus, a woman using a walker hit and left to die while crossing the street. Now a search underway for the person who killed her. But first, breaking news from Detroit City Council, where council members have approved a plan for nearly $30 million in bonds to support the Detroit Pistons move back to Detroit. The Pistons will join the Detroit Red Wings at the new Little Caesars Arena this fall. Last night, a federal judge denied a request from activists to block the project over local tax money to support it. Those activists, though, vow to continue that fight. Also topping our news this noon, a woman using a walker hit and killed while crossing the street. It happened along 7 Mile and Trinity Street on Detroit's west side. Let me take you to the intersection. This is where the tragedy unfolded. Right now, police are looking for the driver responsible, and they could use your help. Here's Rod Maloney with more on the hunt for that driver. Rod, good afternoon.
You know, Rhonda, this is an exceptionally sad case. Now, here's where the accident happened. The woman's body wound up down there by the collision shop, but she got off the bus over here on 7 Mile, and her friends say that she'd been downtown visiting the casino, not to gamble, but just to have dinner, and that she liked the restaurants down there. And so what happened was she was crossing the street, had her walker with her because they say she had bad arthritis, and then she was hit and then launched down the street. Now you can see behind me here, there is the police car with the fatal squad from the Detroit Police Department, and they're looking for this car. Let me show you the pictures of this now. We're going to show them side by side. These are pictures of the car that police believe hit the woman last night, a 60-year-old female who was coming across the street with her walker, and they believe that this is a Saab 97X that was picked up on exterior security cameras as it sped away from this accident scene. Now we're going to show you a picture of what the car would look like. It's a Saab 97X, red in color, and this is what they say you should be looking for. And what they say is that this car should have front-end damage because the car hit the woman at such a high rate of speed that it launched her down the street and killed her upon impact. So one of her friends, his name is William White, lives with her in a house just around the corner here in a boarding house, and he had this to say about her and about what happened last night.
Ernestine, she was a good woman. She just was. And I mean, she didn't deserve what happened to her. She really didn't. This guy came flying down through it. As I was told, he hit her. He was doing, but they said doing about 60 or 70 miles an hour, and just hit her and kept right on going.
And so now Detroit police are looking for your help to try and find the person who might have done this. They aren't identifying the woman who was the victim last night, and so we'll respect that. But the people who live with her say that she didn't have any family, so there's talk of a GoFundMe page because they do want to give her a proper burial. Reporting live in Detroit, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Such a tragedy, Rod. Hopefully they track the person responsible down. Detroit police have arrested a man described as a person of interest in the shooting death of a woman this past weekend. 38-year-old Earl Maxwell could be facing charges in the fatal shooting of a 42-year-old woman inside of her home. The victim's 14-year-old son is the one who found her body in the house on Avon Street near 8 Mile on the Southfield Freeway on Detroit's west side. The 14-year-old and her 4-year-old were both reportedly inside the home at the time of the shooting. Two Detroit men, 24-year-old Christopher Davis and 22-year-old Carlisle Jordan, have been arrested and charged in a double murder late last month in southwest Detroit. A man and a woman were found shot to death on May 31st in an apartment on Beard Street near West Ford Street. The two men arrested are facing charges of murder, armed robbery, and home invasion. Local 4 continues to follow a developing story in northwest Detroit where a man was shot and wounded during an attempted robbery. The victim, who was believed to be from Florida, was approached by 3 men as he walked up to a house on Greenview near 7 Mile in Southfield. When the victim ran, he was shot in the wrist. He did get to a gas station on 7 Mile where police found him. He is now recovering from that wound.
It is not the original.
Singer Trey Songz was back in court today. Songz is accused of assaulting a Detroit police officer after one of his concerts at Joe Louis Arena. This was back in December. Today, the judge said that he would allow video and still pictures to be used in the case against Songz. His trial is scheduled to begin on September 12th. Mayor Karen Weaver in Flint is making a big difference with the Fast Start initiative. Lead-tainted service lines at 861 homes there in Flint have been replaced so far in Phase 4. The work is part of the mayor's plan to replace lead-tainted pipes at 6,000 Flint homes in 2017. Mayor Weaver hopes to have all of Flint's lead-tainted service lines, nearly 20,000 of them, replaced by 2020. Overall, service lines to 1,759 homes have been replaced since Fast Start began in March of 2016. A big announcement from Ford Motor Company today as the company says that it will export next-generation Ford Focus cars from China. The company says that the imports will start in 2019. Ford originally planned to export the cars from Mexico, but changed their stance after President Trump threatened a border tax. The current Focus cars will be phased out of production in Wayne County in 2018. The plant will then start building a new Ranger compact truck instead. And it's certainly been a nice half of the day so far, Brandon. The morning hours were beautiful and mainly sunny. What's in store for us next?
Looking like more sunshine, excuse me, Rhonda, but we do have some showers and storms later in the day. What a beautiful shot here down at Campus Martius. Pardon me. The grassy areas, we also have the beach areas. The food trucks are out. The fountain is going. Looking good. 75 degrees right now. We do have these west winds at 15, and that's a little pesky, but you'll be all right. We may have some gusts of 20 to 25 throughout the afternoon, but you see sunshine and just a little bit of cloud cover sneaking in here near Lansing. We see them more overhead around downtown Detroit and in your neighborhood as well, but those clouds will increase later in the day. Big area of low pressure to our north, and the air flows counterclockwise around that low. So on the back side of this, we get slightly cooler air coming out of Canada and some of these showers coming out of Wisconsin over Lake Michigan as well, mainly after 4 or 5 p.m. So we're in the middle upper 70s through your afternoon. Pretty decent stuff other than that breeze, and it's eyes to the skies this evening, Rhonda. We'll talk about rain and thunder showers tonight. First day of summer tomorrow and into the big weekend of river days and fireworks coming up.
All right, Brandon, thank you. The death of college student Otto Warmbier is intensifying already tense relations between the U.S. and North Korea. Warmbier passed away on Monday at a home in Cincinnati, Ohio. The U.S. government says it holds North Korea accountable for his death and is now demanding that North Korea release 3 other Americans who are being illegally detained. Meanwhile, Warmbier's father is speaking out following his son's death.
There's no excuse for the way the North Koreans treated our son.
A U.S. official tells NBC News that the North Koreans believe Warmbier contracted botulism and fell into a coma after taking a sleeping pill, but doctors in Cincinnati say that they found no signs of botulism. Lansing is on the list of 12 cities to receive help from the Department of Justice as they work to fulfill their promise of reducing violent crime in America. Earlier today, Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced that Lansing will be joining the newly organized National Public Safety Partnership. The task force is meant to help some of America's most violent cities reduce crime, and Sessions says no city will be left behind.
We must act to reverse this new surge in violent crime and keep our country and every single community safe. Not one neighborhood, not one block, not one street corner can be lost.
Along with Lansing, Indianapolis, Memphis, Toledo, Houston, Texas, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana have all joined the partnership as well. Still to come here at noon, former President Bill Clinton spoke today in Washington, D.C. What he says is a key issue that needs to be addressed. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. British authorities have not yet filed charges in the Monday van attack on Muslim worshippers outside a London mosque. With a suspect in custody, police confirmed that they are investigating the incident as an act of terrorism. They say that the suspect from Wales drove from Wales to London before the attack. 10 people were injured, 7 remain hospitalized, 3 are in critical condition. Former President Bill Clinton spoke today in Washington, D.C., talking about the importance of helping impoverished people across the world. Clinton spoke at the Interaction Forum this morning. The forum was the first major meeting of U.S.-based international aid groups since President Trump proposed cutting foreign aid in his 2018 budget. Clinton says that people need to stop looking down on the impoverished and realize that everyone needs to work together.
We have seen a resurgence in the oldest of all social reactions, a tendency to look at people first as the other.
Along with Clinton, several others were honored during the ceremony, including awards given for international development and humanitarian service. So to come here on your Tuesday, from a market to a coffee shop to a delicious fine Italian dining stop, ahead in Tasty Tuesday, and all in one spot, bringing a slice of Italy to Macomb County. Brandon, for Tasty Tuesday.
Oh, it's a good one, especially East Siders. A lot of unusual signs out there. Tropical moisture coming up from the deep south, dangerous heat out west. Summer storms as summer approaches. Next. Welcome back to Local 4 News at noon. Local 4 storm pins by Tom Holzer Ford. Bunky shot from Harrison Township yesterday. Some storm clouds rolled in everywhere, but that's a great look at some of the clouds that we saw yesterday. And this late afternoon and evening, a lot of the same happening again. And a quick fast forward just past midnight, just to let you know. Summer solstice. Summer starts officially after midnight, 12:24 a.m. And tomorrow the sun will be at its most northern part or point from the equator, so we get more direct sunlight and the most hours of sunlight in a day that we get all year. And of course, in the southern hemisphere, it is the winter solstice. As the sun is at its northernmost point, it is farther away from those folks down south of the equator. Meantime, the here and now, 75 degrees out there. West winds at 15, getting a few of those cotton ball puffy cumulus clouds through the afternoon hours. And this evening is the one hiccup in the forecast today. Other than that, very comfortable stuff. 5 to 10 p.m. we need to watch out for some of these showers coming back in through the late afternoon and evening. Some of them capable of producing some small hail, maybe a quick little downpour, lightning, and also watch out for some gusty winds. But again, that's later in the day, probably even after 5 or 6 p.m. Some of our northern zone may get a little bit of increased cloud cover, a stray shower or two through the afternoon, but most of us, it's a nice mix of sun and clouds, 77. And then after midnight, things get real calm again, 57 degrees, so very comfortable overnight. Here is a look at the sky conditions, and we're starting to see a couple of showers showing up just north of Lansing, which is why maybe a spotty shower or two trending into our north zone. But this big area of low pressure up north and the swirl around it counterclockwise. It's not cold air, but slightly cooler air coming at us for one more day. And here we go on the model. Here's 5 p.m. and you can see most of the action is still west, but getting into our west zone. And for most of Metro Detroit, it's probably more like 7, 8 o'clock, just before sunset. And then tomorrow, on the first day of summer, looking good. We do bring summer storms back into the forecast on Thursday. And I know River Days is starting Friday. We may have a couple of spotty showers, but we also are anticipating warmer temperatures Thursday and Friday. The weekend, for the most part, looking good, with Ford Fireworks Monday also in pretty good shape. So this is a new place, Tasty Tuesday. We feature some old, some new, but this one on the east side, everybody's talking about it, so we had to check it out. Gaudino's, St. Clair Shores, truly a one-of-a-kind Italian experience, and their story contains some amore.
When you walk into Gaudino's, you'll be asked a simple question.
Would you like to eat, drink, or shop?
Jo Marie Amato and her husband met here, working as teenagers for her parents at what was Gaudino's Italian Meat Market. After new ownership for decades, she bought it and brought it back.
Bringing this back to my family has just, I'm going to tear up talking about it and thinking about it.
Gaudino's was and will always be known for its Italian sausage. 5 sausages in all made on site and featured on many menu options. The Octagon is the center of Gaudino's attention. 8 stations from
imported Italian Lunchmates, salamis, prosciuttos, capicola, mortadella.
2 imported cheeses, onto prepared foods like salads and sandwiches. Have a Peroni at the bar or slide down to the coffee bar.
One of our baristas makes a Nutella latte. We have our open kitchen concept where you can see our chefs preparing these wonderful meals, lasagna, gnocchi. We have our special house specialty is we call our porcellino.
Pizza Perfection, another canvas for the Gaudino's sausage. Spadini, arancini, involtini, chicken fiorentini, mastered by a team of top chefs. Tight on time, multitask with Gaudino's tableside shopping.
While you're dining, we'll do the shopping for you. You can order your lunch meats, cheeses, anything really you want to make your Italian dinner, we have in our market.
Yes, and thinking about something to do for lunch or dinner? How about this? Gaudino's offering you 20% off your meal or market purchase today when you mention Tasty Tuesday. You have to do that. It's part of the deal. They're located on Harper near 11 and a half mile in St. Clair Shores. Rhonda?
Oh, and the food is delicious. Can't wait to actually see what the market looks like in person. It looks so cool. Well, still to come, She Will Rock You. A surprise for fans at a recent Foo Fighters concert. The adorable debut you don't want to miss.